Hello, thank you for viewing our Teacher Leader Initiative addressing issues in our school professional development. My name is Devin Hennessey. Today we are going to discuss two main issues that we face in our schools, find which one that we can face, decide what action steps would need to be taken, what resources we would need, and what problems we may face. We're going to start by looking at this chart. This chart is depicting the average class size by state, including elementary and high school levels. Where I teach in Pennsylvania, the average class size is about 21 per student. The district that I teach in has 10 elementary schools, and the school that I teach in personally has about 25 to 30 students per classroom. This leads us to our first main issue, equity in classrooms and class size. Our school does not have enough classrooms. We have one specials teacher that teaches on a cart. Our class sizes are large. Like I said before, the average is 21. We have about 25 to 30 students. We have a need to add more teachers, but as I said before, we don't have any more classrooms, and we cannot focus on the needs of the student when focusing on keeping all the students busy. The teacher domains that we would focus on is fostering a collaborative culture to support educator development and student learning, and promoting professional learning for continuous improvement. The next main issue that we see is discipline issues. Looking at this chart, you can see teacher management of student behavior, how many years that teacher has taught, and how they are able to control disruptive behavior in the classroom, make expectations about student behavior clear, get students to follow classroom rules, calm a student who is in a disruptive or noisy state. We had one class this year in particular that had two students constantly throwing chairs, hurting others, and scaring their classmates. So, the issues that we face with discipline is there is no clear communication from admin to staff. We don't know who to call on what day, who is in, or who is busy. The staff is not trained on how to handle these situations. When we do have trained personnel, there are a lot of times that they are busy helping another student and are unable to calm this disruptive behavior in a timely manner, and it creates a distraction in class and scares the students. The teacher domains we would focus on is improving outreach and collaboration with families and community, and advocating for student learning and the profession. Take these next 30 seconds to write down which issue we should face and why. All right, now keep that paper with you. The issue that we chose to face as a school was discipline. So some strategies that we came up with for success in discipline is creating a clear line of communication, explaining who is here for help, who is out, or who is dealing with something else. We have what is sent out every day called the Daily Bulletin, putting it in that document. Providing discipline trainings to all staff, giving staff the training and ability to handle these situations and de-escalate this situation before it gets out of hand. And finally, building relationships with students and families first. This past year, that was our main goal, but it should be a focus every year. Some barriers to success. There is a large lack of communication. We don't have enough staff trained. Human resources protocol could only call for so many staff being trained, and there's no follow through with any disciplinary actions. We can write students up, but after that, there is no follow through. So in the comments below, write down one other strategy that can be used and write down one other barrier that we may face in these next 30 seconds. 2, 1. All right, come back up. So, some action steps as teacher leaders that we discussed that we could take. Provide yearly training for the teachers. Create a daily communication for who to go to for help. Expand on our school-wide behavior prevention. Post expectations in all classrooms and halls. Move around the room. Develop routines and relationships, and add rewards, individual and group. And create a parent outreach program. Create a weekly discussion with parents, either through emails or newsletters. Create activities that include parent volunteers. Give resources to parents that can be used at home with their children to encourage learning. The resources needed: social emotional trainings and discipline trainings from human resources, trainings on our school-wide positive behavior intervention program from different schools, trainings and webinars for student mental health, and trainings for parents to provide a parent and community buy-in. For this next minute, take up some time to look up resources based on this issue and provide a link below. Resources that might provide action steps, strategies, or barriers we may face. Provide one link below. "30 seconds left. Ten, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So, that is the main issue that we decided to focus on and provide professional development on. Now what you are going to do is, in the comment section, find the Google Form exit ticket link and answer these 5 questions. What was the goal of this professional development? What 2 teacher domains were connected to resolving discipline issues? What was one of the strategies to create success? What was one way teacher leaders can take action with parent outreach? And what are some of the resources needed? Again, you will find that link down below. And here are the references for research that we had used. Thank you for coming to our professional development today.